Hello, my soul-led speakers. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad to be back here with you. I took a week off and had a holiday with myself, although it hasn't been quite a holiday because, well, COVID came to the Fragias family, but we're all good. We're all in the last parts of it. And I'm just glad to be back here with you all. Right, to be back here with you doing what I love, and that is speaking, right? But I want to share with you that it wasn't always like that, right? It wasn't always like that. I had to build my confidence in speaking. And so today's topic is all about how do we build the confidence in ourselves when it comes to speaking. So as you're joining in and you're hopping on, put a hashtag live in the comments so I know that you're here. And for some reason, I'm not seeing any comments. So if I cannot see you, I apologize. I will reply back to you. And if you're catching me on the replay, hashtag replay. For those who are only new in the group, welcome. There's a lot of new members that have come in. My name is Michelle Fragias, and I am a speaking and soul business coach, mentor, and strategist. And I'm all about having that confidence to really speak about you, your business, what you're passionate about, and how you can use speaking to build your business and your brand authority and enroll clients with ease. I mean, who doesn't want to serve more clients doing what you love? All right. So strap back. Is that even a saddle in? Whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to talk about how do you build confidence when it comes to speaking. Now, first, we want to understand what is confidence, right? In order to build it, we need to understand what is it that we're building, right? Well, confidence comes from the Latin word, and I'm going to probably say this wrong. So anyone that knows Latin out there, my apologies, fidere, which means to trust. Therefore, confidence is all about having trust. And when we talk about confidence in speaking, we're really talking about self-confidence. So it's about having trust in oneself. Okay. So when you have self-confidence when it comes to speaking, you feel really sure about your abilities. You feel sure about your qualities, your ideas, your thoughts, and your perspectives, right? Everything that you are bringing forward as a speaker makes what helps you feel confident. Okay. And this can be so many different things, right? From your messaging, your speaker presence, your environment, how you energetically feel, the audience, what you're speaking about. There's just so many components when it comes to speaking, and how do you build that confidence in speaking? And so here's the thing. For each of us, confidence can mean something different. I want you to write that down. Confidence in speaking can mean something different to each of us. So how do you build confidence in speaking if it means something different to each of us? Well, the number one way to find this out is to find out what feels good for you when it comes to speaking, right? And some of us might know that already, and some of us might not know that, right? Well, here's what I want to say. There is no right way or wrong way when it comes to building confidence in speaking. It's about finding and leaning in to your way, right? Your way. And the thing is, I've tried many different things, right? And I'm sure you've all tried many things, right? But there are some core things, core fundamentals that will help in building the confidence in speaking. Okay. So if we think about when you first tried to learn to ride a bike, right? Or maybe learn how to swim, or because this is my latest thing, roller skating, right? At each level of when you started to learn, there were different things that help you feel safe to do it, to take the step forward. Yeah, can't see any comments coming through. I don't know what's going on, but drop a hell yes if you understand in the comments what I'm talking about, right? That at each level, when you are starting to learn something and build the confidence, there are different things that help you feel safe in order to do it. So if we think about riding a bike, one of the things that helped me feel safe when I first hopped on the bike was having training wheels, right? And then the other thing is I had my mum or my dad holding the back of the bike, right? Just holding it and just I'm slowly pedaling along, right? Think about if it was your first time hopping in the water and learning to swim. You might have had some floaties, those armband floaties or floaty around your belly. It's floaties. They're called floaties, right? Or something on your back, right? These were all things that helped you felt safe. And then you would maybe walk in the water together with your parent, all right, or a guardian. Roller skating, when you first, got up to do roller skating, like putting knee pads on and elbow pads. I know it's all for safety and you should still do it, and I do. But when you're first starting, right, someone's holding your hand or you're holding on to the barricade around, right? And so the thing is, in order for us to start, right, we need to see what are some of the tools and things that we need to help us take that step forward. Right. And so whether you're at the start of speaking and, you really want to start building that confidence, think of the things that might help you to feel safe, right? To have that trust within yourself to take that step, right? To take that step forward. So when I first started speaking and was doing speaking on lives, one of the big things that I did was I used to write everything down verbatim, right? Word for word, everything that I was going to say. And what I used to do is I used to blue tack it on like the window and I would have it around me, okay? Now, for me, that was helping me feel safe and confident. Did it really help me in my speaking? Not really, but the thing is that was what I needed at the time when I was starting out. The other thing was I would constantly practice it and learn it word for word, right? But sooner or later, as I was doing that, I found that didn't really help me. So I kind of let that go, right? And I had to learn a new tool. So similar to when you're learning to ride a bike, there will be a moment where mum and dad let go and you're relying on the training wheels. And then one day he's like, okay, I want to let go of the training wheels. So we take the training wheels off. And then you might wobble and you might fall until you get your balance, right? The same happens with speaking. So building your confidence, there's no wrong or right way. It is really about embracing and leaning in and finding your way. So think about what are some of the things that can help you feel confident when it comes to speaking, for things that are around your messaging, right? Things around your environment, things around your wardrobe. One of the things that helped me feel confident is I love my earrings, right? And I love putting my makeup on and things like that. What is your presence? Like, what is your wardrobe, the clothing? How are you standing? How is your posture? There are so many things that can help you build that confidence. And then what you do is you make a list of them, because that becomes part of your toolkit as a speaker, right? Your toolkit as a speaker of all the different things that help you feel confident when it comes to speaking. Here's the thing. Tony Robbins, Brené Brown, Oprah Winfrey, they've all got their tools, All of them have got their own tools. It's just the thing is, as you build that muscle of confidence and trust, your tools will change along the way, right? And like I said, there's no right way or wrong way. It's just your way, finding your way. But there is one thing that I will say, and this is the biggest thing that they all do, all speakers do. Those that are starting, those that are speaking right now, those that are paid, big time paid speakers, is practicing. Practicing and being consistent. Practicing and being consistent. Think about, I take you back to riding the bike. For you to take off those training wheels and for mum and dad to let go, you needed to practice, and you needed to practice consistently, because only then do you feel the trust and the ability that you can keep moving forward. All right, I'm just going to take a breather. I just feel like I've just been speaking at you all. All right, is this coming through? I'm not seeing any comments. I'm so sorry. Actually, let's see, if I ask you all, what is one thing that helps you feel confident as a speaker? Maybe drop it in the comments below. I'd love to know what's one thing that helps you feel confident as a speaker. I'll have my coffee. Okay. No, nothing's coming through. Well, even if I catch it on the replay, I'm going to reply back to you, because I want to find out what's the one thing that helps you feel confident. And sometimes we don't even know what that is, right? We don't even know what that is. We just know that we don't feel confident. And here's the thing. As you start practicing and getting into a nice rhythm of consistency of speaking, you'll start to feel like, oh, I didn't feel confident with that messaging. Okay, hint, look at your messaging. What part of it doesn't feel confident, right? Start getting curious, getting more curious of what feels good and what doesn't feel good. Okay. All right. So all I know is to build your confidence in speaking, you want to practice, and consistent. And ladies, next week we've got our speaking circle, and it's complimentary here in the group. Is a great opportunity to practice. Here is a speaking circle. Speaking circles are super great to practice, to refine your messaging, your presence, everything. You try things on in a speaking circle, right? There's no wrong or right. It's about finding your flow and rhythm of it. So in the speaking circle, which is next week, we do impromptu speaking, and you get to practice your elevator pitch, the what do I do kind of statement. So if you can join me, that would be great. So what's one thing you're going to take away from today's training? Drop it in the comments. I would love to know. Okay, but here's the thing. If you want to have more confidence when it comes to speaking, and you want to have a consistent practice, I want to share with you that I'll be working with a handful of women to get really clear on their messaging, confident and consistent when it comes to speaking and going live, so that you can make an impact every time you speak. Because here's what I know. One of the main things, and a lot of things that are stopping women from getting out there speaking, is they're not feeling confident of their message. Right? They're not feeling confident about their message. They're not feeling confident about themselves, right? Internally. And so I've got a speaker bootcamp coming up. And this is everything. This is all about getting clear with your message, feeling confident and building your speaker toolkit, and going consistently live and speaking, right? And this is an intimate group. I only take 6 women at a time, right? Because it's all my hands and everything are there, because it's about building that internal safety. It's about really clarifying, refining your message, and feeling confident and doing it, like literally rolling the sleeves up and getting it done. right? So if this is something that you're interested and want to learn more about, just drop me a message with the words bootcamp. So just send me a message with the words bootcamp, and there's only a few spots left, and we start mid-August. Oh my goodness. So 16th of August. So if this sounds like something that you're like, okay, I'm ready to commit and do this, then come and do it together with some other gorgeous, amazing women. All right, beautiful ladies, have an amazing day. I will see you same time, same place next week for the weekly training. And don't forget, we've also got the speaking circle. So I'll drop a reminder in the group. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.